I've got an exciting Lemnis Gate video for you today. It's a 1v1 that I recorded during the beta. Let's watch. All right, and we're loading into Tectonic Wells. So this is a Retrieve the XM map, which is basically, it plays like a Capture the Flags game mode. So there's 2 points right in the center here, 1 point out on each of the wings. You got to run there, grab the objective, bring it back to your base. Now in this game, I'm playing against Lemnis. He was one of the winners of one of the 2 tournaments that we hosted on Time Dive Tournaments over the course of the beta. So he's no slouch. He's pretty decent. However, at this point in the night, I think it was like 2 a.m. or something for me, so it was pretty late. I was just trying to stay up late, play as many games, and record as many games as I could before the beta ended. So, all right, here we go. Starting off with Vendetta. She's one of the ones I like to start with, just because her turrets have a lot of blind utility and is very good against operatives in future rounds. So, yeah. Just going, placing a couple turrets in the middle, trying to get a couple of flying turrets. You see me sort of turning behind me to look behind me as I place those turrets, as I'm returning to the base. That will basically just make those turrets a little bit more effective because they won't have to spend the time turning around to target enemies. So yeah, you know, a decent starting round. There's no enemies to kill or anything like that. Vendetta's not super fast, so she's not going to be able to beat a Toxin or a Rush to any objectives. So really the main thing is put some turrets down, capture a couple points, give the enemy something to worry about. So yeah, we'll just see what Golem ends up going for here. You can see I got the flying turret in the upper right there, and then I end up putting 2 more of the flying turrets by my base. So I end up placing 5 turrets and capturing 2 objectives. So that's pretty good. All right, so here comes Golem. Uses Toxin, and ooh, okay, he ends up falling through that gap there. But all right, not all is lost. He regains his composure here, comes here, and grabs Alpha and manages to bring that back and capture. So he basically steals the Alpha, which I would have grabbed with Vendetta, and brings that back. So let's see. I wonder if we'll get a close-up here on what happened here. So he gets there very quickly. He gets to the Delta objective. But then yeah, I think he just shortchanges himself a little bit on the Displacer and ends up falling back down the hole. Okay, so I'm going to answer with my own Toxin. And, you know, Toxin is really fast. She rivals, and in fact, she can even beat Rush to objectives because of her little teleportation gadget. So, looks like I'm going to be... Oh, okay. It looks like I messed up my teleport. I wonder what happened there. I guess we'll have to take a look. I don't know if I actually have time to capture this now. Nope, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, so he fell off the edge, but I also messed up my teleportation, so... mistakes were made on both sides here. Like I said, it's pretty late at night for these matches. But anyhow, I grabbed Bravo. And yeah, I'm curious to see what happened with that teleport I tried to do where it kind of put me in the same place. So let's see if we can take a look at this here. Here we go. I shoot. Oh, I see. Somehow I just shot it straight up and it just landed right where I was already. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well... you know, grabbing Delta, maybe it could prevent one of his guys from grabbing it. Probably not, though. He's in an awkward spot because he's going to have to send 2 guys over towards Delta now if he wants it. But, yeah, well, you know, either way, we've got 2 objectives and 5 turrets being placed on the board. Here comes Capitan, coming right down the middle. Going to bounce up top, grabs this, kills the Vendetta as she's sitting there placing her turret. And makes the jump. Okay, that can be a tricky jump right there. I've seen tons of people mess that jump up. So he gets the kill on Vendetta. Grabs Charlie. And I think he's just trying to get some... yeah, that's real smart. So basically he realized, I don't have enough time to return any more points, but damage is worth points, right? If you deal damage to operatives and things, that will count for points at the end of the game, and that can make or break you, because that's what the tiebreakers will come down to. So, alright, what am I looking at here? Looks like I'm trying to line something up with his Capitan. You can see I've got a little strategy marker down there. So, yeah. So here comes his Capitan. Bounces off the pad, comes up there. She does grab the objective quite early, like while she's killing Vendetta. So that was a good play. Alright, so it looks like I'm trying to figure out, like, line up some sort of angle here to, oh, okay, going with a death blow. Alright, let's see here.
The other side.
Okay, throwing a mine. Ooh, no. And fall off the side there. That's not great. Okay. Oof, this is looking to be a very painful turn here. Fell off the edge, didn't land the things. Let's see. Well, these late rockets, those could come in handy though. Throwing some big explosive rockets towards its base during the final seconds of the round, that could come in handy. But all in all, that was a pretty horrible round. Looks like one of the mines did go off. Oh, and actually, yeah, we can see that because of the damage from that first mine that I threw, the Capitan does end up dying to the turrets. So she doesn't return Charlie. Charlie's kind of sitting there floating a little ways out from his base. So, still, I feel that turn could have been a lot more efficient. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So, alright, so now we're just waiting for Gollum to see who he wants to pick. It's an odd position to be in because my death blow doesn't really do a lot, so there's not a huge reason to counter him. So, let's see what he goes for. He's going for his own vendetta. He wants to place some turrets of his own. Placing a jumping turret on the ground there. He grabs Alpha. Gonna bring it back, no problem. Now, where's he gonna go from here? Okay. Getting some turrets up above. And, okay, yeah, he's going to run down, try to kill the death blow. Gets the kill with the shotguns. Slaps another turret down for good measure. Okay, yeah, real solid play. Gets an objective, gets a kill. That's all you really need to do. Remember, you've got 5 operatives that you get to play with. And, well, I mean, there's a roster of 7, but you get to use 5 of them each half. And there's only 4 objectives on this map, right? So, as long as you just capture an objective with each one, by the end of the loop, you know, you got a spare operative to work with. So, yeah, let's see. What am I looking to do here?
Position.
Yeah, looks like I'm trying to time up something with his Vendetta dropping down there. It's nice to kill Vendettas early before they place a lot of turrets, because those turrets, you know, they'll just kind of chip damage away from you throughout the course of the round. Getting pretty close here. Don't have a ton of time left. All right, Capitan coming in. Let's see what I get done here. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Wow. Pretty darn well placed grenade, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna take that objective back and return it. Now, I was standing still for a good couple of seconds there while I aimed that grenade, so I'm like highly vulnerable to being sniped right there. But we'll see. Maybe he'll bust out the striker, maybe not. Yeah, boom. Grenade, gets the turret, gets the kill. Very nice. So right now, Delta is still ending up in right where it spawns, basically. I mean, my Toxin goes and touches it at the end, but a little bit too late. He could very easily grab it with a rush or something like that. I still have my rush on the board. I could try to make a play there. Yeah. Yeah, you can see how long my Capitan is just standing still, trying to line up that grenade. Probably an easy target for a sniper. Okay, so he's choosing Carl. Let's see, what's he doing? Aha, okay, so he decides to protect his Capitan by throwing a Carl shield down there. And where's his Carl? His Carl's off screen right now. Okay, his Carl's kind of over in the building on the right here, blasting around with his laser gun, trying to get some kills. Yeah, and that's a solid move. So he kills the Capitan, and he kills the Toxin with his Carl. So watch this. He throws a grenade down there. The grenade will absorb the grenade. Or sorry, the shield will absorb the grenade, protecting his Capitan. And then his Carl kind of sits in the side over here and lasers down some of my guys. All right. So let's see. Now the trouble is, right now, I've already used my death blow. He's normally the kind of person you'd want to do to, like, just burst damage through this shield. Striker is not going to be able to shoot through the shield in time. And, you know, am I able to hit a headshot? Oh, okay, I'm going Carl. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I forgot about this play. Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but yeah. Looks like I'm just doing Carl. Am I holding an objective at the moment? I'm not. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm going to go for Delta. Try to run this back. Should have time for it if this enemy Carl doesn't kill me. Oh, it's close. No, I think that's too late. I think that's too slow. The enemy Carl slowed me down a little bit. So what I do here is, yeah, I throw a Carl shield down there. Now, you guys may or may not know this, but if you hit a friendly Carl shield with your own Carl shield, then it's just going to like attach onto it like a bud. But if you hit an enemy Carl shield with a friendly Carl shield, then it will destroy the shield. So that's what I did here. I know that he's about to throw a Carl shield down there, so I throw mine preemptively. His shield then gets consumed, destroying my shield, which means there's no shield there when the grenade comes in from Capitan, which kills the Vendetta. Yeah, man, there's so many cool things you can do with this game. It's really crazy. Okay, so he picks his rush, comes in here, waits for the craziness to die down, and then goes in there, grabs the objective. Looks like, oh, I thought he was going to grab Charlie and return that. What does he end up doing here? Okay, he kills that to prevent me from returning that one. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, I think, I don't know if he thought I captured Delta, but I don't think I did in the previous round. So let's see, he returns this. But Charlie is sitting right there. I think he probably, yeah, he probably should have returned Charlie, I think. That would have given him a nice 100 points. Yeah, but, okay, so, yeah, we're tied up on objectives at the end of the first half. And, man, the double shield play, there's so much cool stuff you can do with that. And there's just a lot of cool stuff in general you can do with this game. And during the beta, we just scratched the surface of what's possible. I'm really excited to see some of the other maps and some of the other crazy combinations you can do. All right, so let's take a look at how it went. Okay, so we each are one objective apiece. He's up 2 kills. And couldn't quite see the damage. I think maybe I was up a little bit of damage. But I do have the advantage going into the second half here in that I get the second player's advantage. So let's see what he does. All right, going for Toxin. Going to go grab Bravo. There's some nice teleports very far. All right, he's going up top. Going to drop down, grab Alpha, and bring it back home. Okay, yeah. Standard opener there. Don't have much else to do. Grab Toxin. Go ahead and grab the short objective. Now, from my testing that I did, there was nothing. Oh, what the? That was a cheeky little poison. Man, he got the objective super quick, and he still managed to turn and shoot a little dot of poison through there. Okay, all right. Props, man. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, right. In my testing, I don't think it's possible to get to that objective that he took first before he gets there. I've tried it with Rush. I tried boosting off the jump pad. I tried getting there with my own Toxin. I don't think it's possible. So the only way to stop that Toxin from getting there is to kill the Toxin, which is obviously easier said than done because she can teleport around and she's kind of tanky at 110 health. So, yeah. So that's why I'm kind of leaving that Toxin for the moment. Alright, I'm just trying to return the favor by shooting some poison back. So all I did was basically the mirror of what he did there. I went, grabbed Delta, returned that pretty quick, and see what I mean by her teleporting? It doesn't leave a lot of opportunities to be sniped and things like that. So yeah, right now we're each getting 2 objectives. We basically just mirrored each other's plays. And here he comes with Vendetta. So he's coming in, placing a little flying turret. Well, the turret's not flying, but he placed it while he was flying. Returns that. So he very smartly goes for that top objective, which was the second one that I get with my Toxin. So he beats me there. And, yeah, let's see. Looks like he was maybe trying to place some turrets in my backline and ended up falling down in the cliffs. And looks like he placed a turret down below in the cliffs down there, so that's That's interesting. Alright, so we can see his turrets are already getting a little bit of value, shooting my toxin up. Alright, so at this point I'm probably trying to line up... oh yeah, there goes his toxin. Oh yeah, she lands down in the rocks down there. Just taking a little R&R down, down between all the rock formations here. Alright, so let's see. I wonder what I'm going to do next. These matches, I played them, I don't know, I think it was like over 2 weeks ago, and like I mentioned, it was like 2 in the morning when I played this, so I don't really remember exactly everything that happens here. Okay, death blow. Alright. Let's see.
May you fulfill your destiny.
Alright. Trying to get the kill, and I mess it up big time. Yeah, I maybe should have tried the landmine. Oh hey, I killed the Vendetta though. Oh, that's nice. So basically I failed to kill the toxin, and I decided that I was just going to spite everyone by his spawn by continuously throwing rockets his way. So, yeah. The toxin is just, it's so hard to hit. You gotta land the landmine perfectly, and the rocket, I don't think one rocket shot is enough. You can see his toxin is still alive, probably has 10 health left, which is that excess 10 health. Most operatives have 100 health. One rocket shot will kill that. But she's got 110, Toxin does. So, yeah, just barely missed it. Alright, so I'm not in a great spot right now. I'm only getting 1 objective, he's getting 2, and my death blow's off the table. Alright, he's coming with Capitan. Probably just going to kill my death blow. He obviously doesn't want those rockets raining into his base for the whole rest of the game here. So he's going to take that out. Okay, nice. Goes and grabs Alpha. And he's going to return that. So he's kind of stealing Alpha from himself right now, but it doesn't hurt to return objectives early. And then he's just throwing some lead towards my spawn. Alright, so now I've got my work cut out for me. He's getting 3 objectives. He's getting most of them fairly early. He still has his Carl left, so it's not really worth it to bring in my striker and do any sniping. Looks like, what's going on here? Trying to place some sort of marker. Trying to scheme, trying to plot, trying to plan something here. Maybe I'm thinking I can finish off that toxin. That toxin does get... Or wait, does that toxin... No, I think she gets low health later in the match. So, yeah, I think I just completely missed her over there. Okay, alright. We're getting in here deep with the drone. Alright, Capitan is going to be... It's going to be the play.
Watch your sixes.
He's already used his Capitan. Alright, trying to kill all of them. Man, this is pretty rough. So many of them are at low health right now. His turrets just blasted me. Yeah, not a great turn, if I do say so myself. Dealt a bunch of damage, but I don't even know if got any kills. Well, except for the one right at the end. Yeah, his Toxin's alive, his Vendetta's alive, his Capitan's alive. Yeah. Yeah, not a great round there, because it's still after that turn, still 1 objective to 3, down 2 objectives. So let's see what he does. Okay, he's bringing in his death blow. Probably going to fire some rockets right across the bow here. Yeah, it's my... Oh, Capitan. Okay, well, she dodged a couple shots, but then she took one to the face. All right. And he's just kind of ghost running that top objective there with his death blow. You never know. You never know. So the only objective I'm still getting is Delta, because there's really no way he can get there first. Although, if he does a certain jump with Rush, he could potentially get there first. Yeah. So let's see. Man, I got to start pulling rabbits out of hats here if I wanna win this half. Okay, so he does throw a landmine down there with his death blow. Which is smart, because his operative doesn't get there until later. Of course, I can just shoot the landmine as I go for that objective. Ah, Vendetta. I haven't used my Vendetta yet.
Let's play.
Ah, okay. So I'm taking this route. This route's a route I found while I was messing around a little bit. And, I don't know. I think it's okay. I think there's better routes. But, it's kind of an unorthodox route that makes it a little bit hard to shoot you while you're going down there. So I get A, but I don't get A super early though. So his rush, or really probably any of his operatives, could still beat me there. But I get this nice flying turret there. That flying turret, it can shoot in a 360-degree arc all around it, so it might be getting some kills. Yeah, here he comes with rush. His rush is absolutely going to beat me to A and return that. And now what's his rush going to do? This is his last operative. He gets no more turns after this. Looks like his rush is just staying on his side. Maybe shooting at my guys a little bit. I think he's basically just trying not to lose health with rush and give me free points by taking damage from my turrets.
Final round.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know, pop quiz, what would you do in this situation? You're down a couple of objectives. You got one operator left. What's the play? We got to even this out somehow. Let's see. We've got Rush, we've got Striker, and we've got Carl left. So we definitely have some tools. It's a little tricky because he immediately throws a landmine down there, down by A. So I couldn't beat his Rush there with my Rush because I'd hit the landmine and die. I could maybe suicide into the landmine and kill both of us. Oh. Spicy Striker play? No, it's going to be Rush.
You can relax now.
Okay.
I'm here.
Here I come. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm basically just going to sit on top and camp out and prevent him from returning a bunch of these objectives. Get a bunch of kills, get a bunch of damage. Probably should have left his base a couple seconds earlier, and I could have actually returned that objective, which would have guaranteed the win, because we were even in objectives coming to this round. But now we were even in objectives the first half, we're even in objectives the second half, so it's just going to come down to kills and damage dealt to see who actually pulls off the W there. Yeah, so that was actually pretty decent. I mean, you could pick Striker in that situation, but Striker's just a little bit less flexible. Sure, they deal more damage, and they've got more range and whatnot, but if you miss the headshots, then it takes you 2 full shots, then you've got a long reload animation before you can pick another target. Oh, that's right, yes! This match was a draw. Look at this. Perfect, even draw. I've never seen this before. I played a lot of games over the beta, but, you know, it was only 4 days. But this confirms that you actually can, not just theoretically, but realistically, have a draw. 248 to 248 exactly. Wow. Never seen that before. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I was happy to draw against him, especially since he won one of the tournaments. So it was a lot of fun, and well played to him. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Ross, and here's my promise to you. I will respect your time. I keep the intro short. I don't have a ton of ads. When you click on my video, I'm going to get you to the thing that you clicked on with haste. If there's extra info or news about the channel that I want to share, I'll put it at the end of the video like I'm doing right now. If you like this and want to support more of it, subscribe. It's free, it's quick, and I appreciate it. Moving on to Lemnis Gate, I had an absolute blast playing during the beta. I put in over 45 hours in 4 days. If you missed the game like I do, or you weren't able to play during the beta, I have a couple solutions. First, there are occasional dev live streams and Q&As. If you're interested, you should check out the official Lemnis Gate Discord, link below. If that doesn't satisfy your Lemnis Gate cravings, I've still got you covered. I recorded a bunch of games during the beta, and I'll be posting at least 1 new match, sometimes 2, each week from now until when Lemnis Gate comes out in September. I'm a man of my word. You want proof? Go check out my channel. By the time you're watching this, I've already uploaded 2 other Lemnis Gate videos that you can go watch right now. That's all I've got. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the future.